things I've learned about talking to way too many people from Ohio. 5. Number 1, you either love the Buckeyes and hate the Steelers, or you gotta move away. Now, when it comes to sports, people know Americans are insane about their sports teams, but Ohio, it's a different level of insanity. That workout was named after the people that love Buckeyes and hate the Steelers. I don't know if you can hate the Steelers as much as you love the Buckeyes. Football season can last 12 months. Ohio would love it. They got the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they are not the Ohio State Buckeyes. No, they got the Cleveland Indians, but they are not the Ohio State Buckeyes. If you even kind of seem like you might like the Pittsburgh Steelers, you will be choked from the front to back and side to side. Your head will be in the guillotine of Ohio fans' hands, man. People from Ohio hate the Pittsburgh Steelers so much that the word steal is not allowed in Ohio. When you steal something, you gotta say take it without asking permission. Took it without asking permission. Taken without asking permission. But he said that you was stealing. I ain't get caught stealing. I get caught taking stuff without asking permission. You don't say nothing about steal. Number 2, you are either from Columbus, Cincinnati, or Cleveland. No talking. Now, there are various counties in the United States of Ohio, but no matter where you from, you are going to claim Cleveland, Columbus, or Cincinnati. If you are from this farm, you are from Cleveland. If you are from that water, you are from Columbus. If you are from that city, you from Cincinnati. And the funny thing about it is these cities kind of got like a rivalry with each other. Cleveland and Cincinnati, they be beefing, but they will gang up to not like Columbus because they feel like everybody weird come from Columbus. And Columbus like, you know what, I'll take on both y'all, but if the outsider come in, then they become a Megazord like the Power Rangers, and then they get together and they whoop everybody's ass back to Michigan because they can't stay in Michigan. And then when they get back home, they start beefing again. Cleveland and Cincinnati gonna always jump Columbus, but Columbus ain't gonna never jump back down from Cleveland and Cincinnati no matter what's going. It's weird. Number 3, when it comes to cuisine, it doesn't take a lot to impress those from Ohio. Now, depending on what state you from, every state got their food that they go crazy about. They got their fancy restaurants that you can't tell them nothing about. But when you go to Ohio, these are the most simple people that I've ever spoken to. It don't take Flemings and filet mignon and flambéed cereal in the morning. If you want to impress that woman, take her to a place, pay for the food, have a great conversation, and you might be in there. McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, those chains will always boom in Ohio because they're fast, they're quick, and they're supposed to be friendly. Now, if you want to act bougie and stuff, you can go to Michigan or states outside of Michigan. Disclaimer, the people from Ohio told me to say this stuff about Michigan. So when I go to Detroit and all that, I don't want trick running up on me or none of that. Back to the video. Number 4, although they don't want to admit it, everybody live next to a farm. You can go anywhere in Ohio, stand in the middle, and you can throw a rock, and about 10, 12 feet away, it's going to be a cornfield or a farm. And people take pride in that. People take pride in being the one that provides food for the entire country, the entire community. People take pride in knowing that if this thing stopped, if technology went away, if we didn't have certain outlets that they can survive off corn, they can make whiskey off corn, they can mine water in corn, and they can do some other stuff with corn. Again, the simpler things in life and the best things in life are sometimes free. Number 5, the pride in Ohio is ridiculous. No matter where they go, no matter what they do, their state is better than your state. I'm from Florida. I love Florida, and I understand our shortcomings and our news media headlines, but nothing better than Florida until I run into somebody from Ohio State and they go tell me how everything better than Florida. That's why Urban Meyer left Florida to come to the greatest state in the history of all states. They gonna tell you how 8 presidents was born in Ohio, and that's why they run the country and everything. They gonna tell you when it comes time to political season that they are the swing state, so everybody courting them and taking them to a McDonald's and trying to have dinner in the middle of a farm. They gonna tell you, although they don't own a boat, they boat shoes, they Sperry's are the best Sperry's that you can have, and if they ever had a boat, it'll be the best boat on the planet. They gonna tell you that they football teams are better than anybody's football teams. Texas, Florida, and California high school football players wouldn't make it in Ohio State, and I think they're crazy for saying that, but they gonna believe it to a T. When it comes to pride, black, white, Coke, or Sprite, Ohio State will always fight.